Hello, you won't believe it, but I'm keeping this hand. Do you know why? Just to have stats. A 2-mana 2/3 Crocolisk. Nice rush up, nice spider tank there. And hopefully I'll survive till I can heal up like this. This is a very hard matchup. I've got to survive to like turn 7 or 8. That makes a massive difference. What's he playing? Oh yeah, party animals just from the cactus, that's fine. This is an amazing hand.
So fresh.
Now, whatever he does, if he trades this way, then I can knock that off. If he trades this way, then I knock that off. Okay, so he's just done it that way. I play with a nice Rusrup Viper. Start knocking down this. So we've got 2/4. Should be good enough to deal with a big cultivation bull by the time we get there. So how many has he played so far? He hasn't played any Treant so far, so that's a good sign for me. That's 2. Cultivation costs 6 now. Card draw might be the best thing here.
The citadel stands strong.
Okay, that could give me some reactiveness next turn. So I'd really like to find my Reno, because that really stalls him badly. Because it clears a massive board with all any shenanigans they're doing with the Soul of the Forest, or things like that.
I say resolve.
So we'll just keep it simple. Now, the next turn, I want to save the coin for as long as I can, just to be as efficient as I can. So 5. To take this one out. How much is this going to be? It's going to be a 4/4. It could be a 5/5.
Shall suffer.
Right, so there's going to be a 5/5. If this trades into it, it becomes 2 health, which I can cleave onto a different minion. Yeah.
Dead man shredding.
Let's see what he does now. So I've got a board clear. This is almost... How good is this board clear with this on 7 health? I'm hoping he just goes wide again. They can...
We all exist in
I don't like that. Come on. A couple of minions on the side here. Do it. You know I want to do it. You know you want to. Oh no, you're joking. He's using it for damage. Wow. Okay.
The more you struggle, the better.
Team Guardians looks very good here. There's 4 taunts. And relatively safe, and that gives me a lot of corpses back. They do leave corpses. There we go. Thank you. 1 Treant goes. Is he going to trade the 6-2 in? We'll see. Yes, he does. Very interesting. Okay, so I cleave right in the middle of them now. I think I'm actually going to forge as well. Yep. That gets rid of that. Almost back to full health. Force him to trade one of these in. Okay. I guess we'll do that. He doesn't realise I've been holding for corpse explosion. I'm actually higher health than him as well. So this is really good, this game so far. Probably play Flint next turn, see if we can get some stuff going. Hero power. Yeah, that's a very weak turn. Let's trade 1 2/2s in. Let's see what we can do with the last one. Okay. Reno would be nice around now. What are we looking at? Double cultivation. There's 20, 30 damage. I have to do something about this board, I think. I assume Flint's going to be able to help me here. Okay. That's good. Ooh, very nice. 3, 2. Very nice. Oh, we finally beat this. Such an annoying deck. Oh, I love playing it, by the way. Yeah. It's one of my oldest decks, which I got very good at when I started playing Hearthstone. Was a token Druid. Then it evolved into a Treant Druid, which is basically the same idea, just you've got the extra Treant synergies. Okay.
The Lich King versus Scarlet.
Right. What am I facing here? Maybe I keep it. I think I want to keep this. I think I want to keep it. Okay, that was unlucky then. Hopefully we'll get a lower curve here. I assume it's play. No, it's Death Knight. It's Death Knight. I mean, it's Blood Death Knight. He's playing the same deck as me. Okay. I think we play it slow here. With turn 5, we play this in case he wants to play a no mantra or something like that. We'll see what he does. Okay. Play it slow. So if I could pull up the... My deck's not exactly the same as the standard one. I assume it's Highlander Death Knight. Okay. So if it's not, then it's a bad deck apparently. So here we go. Let's feed this into here. Okay.
Death call.
So we want to be playing reactively, especially this card. Chip damage isn't going to make that much difference to start off with. Well, he's got the fizzle in. I wouldn't mind my fizzle if it gives me an extra more grain. That's nice. What sort of cards can you play turn 4? ETC, Ignis, Pozic. Okay, I think we just go like this then. I don't want to play this into a Pozic because that means you can do 4 mana 2/3/3s effectively.
You have earned an eternity.
Oh, I got it wrong. It's got Helya in it. So I don't think... No, Highlander Blood Death Knight can't have Helya. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, I've got the wrong deck. This is an extra large... What's it called deck? Plague Death Knight.
My rule is eternal.
Renathal and Helya. Okay, and there's no decks found with this. Okay, I'm playing blind then.
My rule is eternal.
The citadel stands strong.
I wonder what the idea could be. I mean, the fact it's 35 and he's got Helya so early is a very big bonus for them. He's got 2 Helias as well because he shoved in what's it called. So I want to get my ETC steam cleaner out. That's a bit annoying.
The more you struggle, the better.
My blood for the Lich King.
Oh, patchwork. Nice. I think we play more grain first, then patchwork. The perfect time to get what's his name, Fizzle here. Nice, let's play Excavate and Plagues. So it might be drawn out, but I've got the more grain advantage here. I need to play Steam Cleaner before I can Reno. I think we're going more grain here. Yeah, while it's still quiet. If it goes wide, so still.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Shout it from the mountaintop.
Yep, he's taken my idea from about a season or 2 ago. He's feeling extra large, and is he going to death growl it? I do not want to see that death growl. Okay, fine. Yep, good. Oh, that's really nice.
Job's done.
Next turn, okay, ETC Steam Cleaner.
Death cannot be bound.
Okay.
Death cannot be bound.
Candle mudslider.
If he plays a minion, I could just go sort of Soul Stealer here. And even if I draw a Frostplague turn 10, I could do this. Blood Boy would be nice, I think.
Your souls belong to the libertine.
Remember, my Mulligan's doing the job as well. I have to play ETC this time. Right, so he's got the big heal coming up now. Oh. That's what's okay, so got some value there, I guess. You can heal up now. Why is he not doing it? That's my question.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
It's too risky. Can I snipe it? Can I snipe that? That'll stop his healing.
My rule is eternal.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Another soul?
I don't know why he's not playing his reward here. Yeah, here we go, yeah. It heals them up for 10. Only 10 though. Come on, where's my AoE? Okay, he's trading, that's good. I guess. One, two, three. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Well, I'm forced to play it now. Oh! One, two, three. I'll still have 8.
My rule is eternal.
Alright, I've got 11. I've got 11 here. I can still do this. Okay. It's going to be very close. Good, so I killed that. Oh, it killed it. Perfect.
Death cannot be bound.
Very nice. Now, if he tries to eat me, I can eat him back. He's got a Primus here. Uh-oh. Here we go. He's got to kill this turn, otherwise he's dead. He's got 6 mana to kill this. I'm gonna probably play Primus with the taunts, I guess. Six damage. Oh, he's going for the what's it called? Oh! He forgot I put thingies in his deck. Right, so he needs 2 plagues here. He needs 1 plague. 1 plague for the win. Yeah. Oh my goodness, wow. Whew.
How can this be?
Oh my, that was so close. Yeah, he squeezed out what he could out of the game there. He really squeezed it out. He squeezed it until there was just 1 drop left. Yeah, didn't give me enough time to steam clean his deck. Just as well I didn't, because that I actually healed off him there. Oh, okay. 2 more games to go. So Flint's actually not such a bad card. I mean, the effects he have, they're decent. They're not overpowered. That's why it's not so impressive.
Versus the Lich King.
They're just good. Okay.
Will serve me in death. Darkness.
Do I keep this just in case it's plague? I think I do. Other things I don't have to keep. It's good for controlling early board. Okay.
I see you brought. I see
Right,
you
is it the same deck as the one I had last game? Oh, I've got a Forged finally. So Ignis can come online.
I raise, you fold.
I'm taking my time here. I assume it's...
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
What on earth is this? Greedy Partner and Treasure Guard.
My rule is eternal.
Oh. Again, unidentified deck. I guess we start with a weapon.
Your soul is mine.
So I can play this.
Please, I'll due back tomorrow.
And this is what?
The more you strut
He's running a silent. What is going on? What is this person doing? What is strange line of play? So this heals me up to 4.
feel the gift of the sun.
I could have saved it for this turn 8 maybe. Doesn't look like he's playing plague, so...
Zinjari. Anybody?
I'm just going to play 2 whatever cards here.
The time has
Might as well
come.
play this now.
The sun incinerates you.
Next turn I'm going for a big cleave. And that will make this big. Oh, he is playing plagues. But I can still play my... So I want to get my Reno online as soon as I can before he... There's Unholy and Frost. Well...
Silence.
Big guy there. So if he goes wide, I can coin out Reno. Okay. One minute, that was in his deck? Maybe I try stealing something here. What can I give him? Sunwell. It's risky because I've got some very good cards in my hand. Oh, I'll take his Reno. And I'll give him Sunwell. I have 2 Renos now. Unless he manages to theater it back. Someone's an annoying card to use. It is what it is. So the whole downside of his deck is that he can't focus on good cards. He has to pick only one of each. And the only upside I've just taken from him. Oh, 1 minute. So if he is playing a Reno deck, then that means those plagues will not be coming hard and fast necessarily. Hopefully I've just like tilted him beyond belief here. Because he was about to play the Reno there.
What little time.
He was about to play the Reno card. Oh yeah. Let's just play this quickly in case he decides to come back.
Well, looking for a stand-up? It's against me.
He left. Nice. The perfect theatre. Here, the most important card in the deck. Right. Very nice. Baruch Hashem. Must have saved me some time here. Right, 1 game away from Legend. Hope it's not a hard matchup like Treant Druid. It's absolutely incredible seeing that the 4th strongest deck, Treant Druid's at 32,000 games. So this is what happens if I limit it to gold.
The Lich King versus Arthas.
Oh, I see it goes down.
Destiny awaits you.
So half those games are bronze and silver, so it's not reliable. Then a different Treant Druid comes up. Interesting. Right, so I need these short ones. I think this is a good start.
I see you.
Right, so if it's earthen, it might be trickier, but if it's just a regular aggro, pure paladin, hopefully I'll get enough.
A red sun rises. dims, but we fight. Breathe it in.
Looking very good for the early game here.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Go to blood boil here, I think.
Thousand needles! Are you ready to rock? Asphyxiate!
All this off, so hopefully put a few more what's it calls on. Turn 8, I can hopefully survive till then. He's playing Garden's Grace. No point putting that down. He's just got the tokens.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
That is a very good card for me.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Nice, and hero power as well. Got a little bit of extra healing. Thank you so much.
How can this be? The sun incinerates you. Reporting for duty. Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
That resurrect is very weak. I'm taking this. And he can have this. Sure, do you want to get that extra 4 damage in? Patchwork here to snipe his what's it called, that on special card, which gives them invitations would be perfect here.
The runes decide your fate.
We'll do this.
Unholy, symbol of death.
Goes wide again. I've got nice life steal. I've taken his prismatic beam, so hopefully he won't have the second one here. Just showdown prismatic beam. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you can clear everything. A lot of cards here.
Death is a symptom of life. I must act now.
You can run out of cards.
The battle is over.
Nice, done it. That means we have now officially hit Legend. 14,000. Okay, end of the month, so that was a good day today. 12 wins and duels, and oh, negative. We get a nice extra pack and star bonus for reaching Legends. Okay, great. Let's have a look at the deck now. Okay, here we go. So we've been playing all sorts of decks recently, but this one's just like fantastic. So you're starting off with very important one drops. Just for the, if you have a look at how low our half, we basically got. We've got 20 cards which are 3 or less. So this could be thought of as an aggro deck in a funny way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 22, over half our deck is 3 mana or less. That gives us the consistency to be able to survive early. Doesn't always happen, but you've got things like Armor Vendor for the armor. The Bagger gives us a very useful extra corpse, which can be useful for Hermitage or Vampiric Blood, or of course for Corpse Explosion, which seems to be the most critical at the moment. You got other 1-drops just to help fight for board. It does 3 damage effectively for 1 mana. Yeah, spending corpses for a good weapon there. Tool Guide again. 1 mana, 2 corpses effectively with a rush because of your hero power. Audio Amplifier, because we do have a lot of value generation in the deck. So we want to have a bit more room, and also we've got expensive cards at the top end, so it just makes it a bit smoother being able to have the extra mana. Flint Firearm, I play only in emergencies if you're about to lose on turn 4. Just like as a last gasp, sort of like try to aim for what's it called, quick draw. This card over here. Yeah, deal 2 damage to a random enemy minion and one of its neighbors. So it's a decent board clear there. There's another one which does an AoE of 2. It's a different class, so it's not showing up here. Oh, so Flint, yeah, so Flint, you really want to use about turn 8, 9, or 10 to maximize, so you could get like at least about 2 or 3 quick draw cards played straight away. Equity Partner, that extra coin can help smooth out your curve, as we've got a lot of heavy hitters late game. So it's an attrition deck basically, this. So you want to have your low curve as well as your high curve, and sort of like a sort of it's a medium, decent mid curve. You got your forge cards with Metronome Guide and the Sun, so you can have your Ignis weapon. Generally go for the 10 mana one, as it has the most impact, and if it survives, you can just kill the opponent just using the weapon alone, as it does 30 damage in total. If you get the Death Rattle or you get the Battle Cry, it can do even more. Posic, I would generally try to keep this if I can in the opening hand, unless I know I'm against something very aggressive and I have to like be mulliganing for 1s, 2s and 3s. Otherwise, it's a very, very strong card. It's very disruptive. It can even make the opponent burn a card. It can completely change the curve and things like that, because he doesn't want to kill the 4/4 until he's at least played one of the 3/3s, and the 3/3s would generally be useless for him. Just like a 3 mana 3/3, which is very, very bad stats in the current game. You want at least a 3/4 or 4/3 for 3 mana to make it worthwhile. Okay, you got School Teacher. Good Nagging again, gives you extra value, gives you flexibility. Then you got Blood Boil and Corpse Explosion, so your mid-range, Treant Druid, anti-Paladin sort of cards, which can just give you a bit of healing with the Blood Boil, or you could just wipe out the board, including the Death Rattles, which resummon Treants. Then we get to the big hitters, some big heals. This can heal twice if it's left on board, because it just besides your attack with it, it attacks the low health minion automatically. So this can heal you for 5 to start off with, and then 10 for each successive turn. Hollow Hand as well. We all know about this. 9 healing if you manage to get the perfect cleave off, which is very good against Paladin and Druid, which are the 2 strongest classes at the moment. Theatre, as you saw in one of the games, steal their Reno and win the mirror match. There you go. Not much more to say. And basically play it against classes where you think they've got a key card or a strong card which they're waiting. Usually if they've been playing very slowly and they've been holding their cards, it usually means they've got big play coming later on. So try snatching it before they get to play it. So Death Knight, try getting their Mulligan, their Patchwork, or even their Theatre. If they're playing a Warrior, try getting their Odin. If you're playing a Highlander Shaman, try getting Mr. What's his name, Dr. Holiday. What other classes? If you're playing Demon Hunter, if you survived that long, then try getting them. If it's Big Demon Hunter, try getting the minion which summons the demons out, or the one which resurrects them, even though it's not useful to you, but it really interferes with their win conditions seriously. Or you could get the 1/3, which the can't remember what it's called now, the one which does 2 damage randomly every time you play a Naga or a spell alternately. Mage, try getting their Sif, etc, etc. You get the idea. and especially Mage, they will not be playing their Sif until they're ready to play it to kill you. So it's much more likely they've got the Sif in hand than, let's say, an Odin's in the Warrior's hand at turn 8. He would have played it straight away if he could. Patchwork again, similar to Theatre. Try to play ideally if there's a minion on board, but it's good as a tempo if you've got nothing better to play, to try sniping out 2 very important minions which they might have in their deck and hand. Prison of Yoxeron. Not convinced this is the best slot here. There is a possibility to swap out Prison of Yoxeron for where is it? Here it is. For Sylvanas the Accused. we don't have that many minions, so it's not easy to infuse this. But at least it can kill a dangerous minion very easily, if not steal it. So I would seriously think about swapping Prison of Yorks around with this, but it's such a fun card. Right. It's not what we want to hear for someone who's trying to get you in Legend, is it? Alright. Then Reno, that's the whole basis of the whole deck, where it's got all these annoying sort of strange cards in it. You know that we've got 40 cards which don't have any duplicates, so we could play Reno on turn 8 without having to worry about playing 1 or 2 duplicates, which we might have. Some decks run about 2 or 3 duplicates, assuming they won't be playing Reno until they've got the duplicates out. So Reno is an incredible effect. It clears the whole board, including Sargeras, Sargeras location, whatever it is, including locations. It also includes dormant minions, obviously stealth minions, it's much easier to do. Everything it clears out, and so even though you spend 8 mana to clear the board, you generally don't have to worry about them coming back, because they can't play or even generate anything else. Right? If they play a location, even once they play the location, they can't play anything else. Imagine their board size is just narrowed to 1. That's what it's like. Right, so theoretically they could play a Death Rattle minion, kill it off, and then play another minion in its place or something like that. But otherwise you don't have to worry. Soul Steal again, another AoE, and the more the better, because this way you gain corpses for each one destroyed. You've got Sunwell, again another card which you don't have to have in the deck, it's just more to fill the space, but what else can you put in? And you got the Primus. The Primus is just seriously consider playing it for the Unholy. I know in Blood Rune, in Triple Blood Death Knight, you generally want to get as much health as you can, so automatically you're looking for those big plays where you take down like a 8 or 10 health minion, or even the opposing Primus, which might be on 16, so you get huge boost in health, in maximum health. However, in many decks, especially against aggro decks, you got to be careful with Paladin though, because prismatic lens can mess this up. But having 2/3/3 taunts, the Runes of the Unholy, with Taunt and Reborn, can stall them enough, right, till you draw a better answer next turn, because they've got to effectively get through 4 taunts, which are, 2 of them are 3 health, 2 of them are 1 health. And each of them does 3, so that's going to damage whatever minions they've got trying to get through. And hopefully the next draw you'll be able to get something better to clear the board more cleanly, or you put them off playing a massive minion because you know that you're just going to heal off it. So lots of little calculations you could do there. Runes of Frost. I've only ever used Runes of Frost when I want to get an extra 3 spell damage for lethal, and it gives me like a damage spell. But besides that, Runes of Frost is not as useful as the other 2. Right. Any other? Hermitage again can get you a patchwork. I don't think it can get you a Morgrain anymore, because it doesn't give you triple blood cards, only single and double blood rune cards. Still pretty good if you get a patchwork. Photographer Fizzle. If you can get this while you have a Morgrain in hand, that's the best one you want to copy, because then your opponent's just taking 6 damage each turn. Many of the other minions are very good at a second Ignis, or if you've already made the weapon, get a second weapon if it's really good. Otherwise, this deck really just speaks for itself. It's, the style of the deck is on the higher skill cap side, I would say. You do have to have a decent knowledge. I would say more than that. You have to have a very good knowledge, not an amazing knowledge. Like some other decks really completely depend on your game knowledge. This one needs you to at least be a bit experienced. You have to be maybe Diamond 10 or above. I've been playing for about a year to be able to play this deck properly, because you have to understand all the other decks in the meta. You're seeing a Druid, right? Mulligan for low cards, Noxious Cadaver, Armor Vendor, Body Bagger, and even consider if you've got two short, small minions to help, fight for board early, then get your Corpse Explosion as well. Keep that as well, as that can clear out a big board. If you're playing against the Paladins, same sort of thought process. You're playing something slower, like a mage. So you want to make sure you don't get run over by the little minions to start off with, but otherwise you're thinking more about generating value and things like that. The weapon is probably one of the more important keeps, I think, in the game. This gives you control over their early board, and if you manage to heal up besides taking damage from the weapon itself, this can get to 4, 5, 6, 6, something like that. If you somehow manage to even play Vampiric Blood or something like that, or you play a Hollow Hand while this is equipped, this can shoot you up 3 in stats for the lifesteal minion. Right, what else do we do for mulligans? Let's have a look at the what's it called? The meta at the moment. Demon Hunter, again, that's one of those aggro ones. You want a lot of healing. You want some board control, so he at least has an empty board most of the game. Vampiric Blood can be important in this one, because of just the sheer damage he does. You want to be able to survive his burst. Druid, only worry about Treant Druid, which is an aggro deck. Hunter, just mulligan for decent curve, I would say. Don't go extreme like for value or for tempo. Go sort of in between. So you take your weapon. You'd Greedy Partner, Hermitage. I would probably take Blood Boil as a more higher cost one against Hunter, in case they have the 4/1s which they can generate after the 1 mana spell. Right. Okay. That's Hunter. Mage. Again, you do have to be a bit careful about their early chip damage with their little 1/1s, 1/3s. If they get the weapon, they can get 2/2s, 3/3s quite early. But besides that, just play on curve. Make sure you've got a bit of card draw, a bit of card generation, a bit of board presence. That's how you should think about it. Paladin's a tricky one. I would only base my mulligan assuming you're facing the aggro Paladin. So you're basically your 1 drops and your 2 drops. If you can get your full Baron, just so you keep things going since you've got such a low curve. Earthen Paladin, it takes time to come online, so by the time you've done that, you should have answers in terms of Reno, Soul Stealer, the Primus, Patchwork, things like that. Reno's very good if he plays the 4/5, which generates an Earthen, because when Reno removes the board, it's not considered as if it's died, so therefore it won't get resurrected by Tear or Tear's Tears. That sounds so strange. Alright, so that's an important thing to bear in mind when you're playing Reno. it removes them from the whole game. It doesn't kill them. So no death rattles, no resurrections are possible with the minions which are removed. Right, so that is Paladin. Priest. Priest, just try being clever, come up with a clever game plan. If it's control priest. Mulligans for this. Look for your photographer fizzle. That's all I can think of, to be honest. Just to get as much value as you can. Hopefully you can get two more grains. And hopefully he doesn't copy your more grain 5 times over and throws it back in your face. Priest is probably going to be a tricky one, control priest. But if you got the fizzle, you got a chance to get that extra value. Okay, rogue. Rogue also, it's a strong deck now, mining rogue or coin rogue. I'll just play on curve and hope you've got the answers at the right time. It's not too fast anymore like mech rogue, but it is a dangerous deck. You can generate a lot of value very quickly and it can just overwhelm you. Shaman is really just Highlander Shaman. Why don't we see Nature Shaman anymore? Yeah, what's it do with this this nerf to what's it called? Yeah, bioluminescence. Yeah, well, I can't play it anymore because I dusted it. Yeah, but if you're playing Shaman, just play. It's a mirror match between whose Highlander deck is better. Hopefully your one is better. Make sure you got weapon removal ready, which I think I included in the deck. In the actual deck itself, I believe. Yeah, there you go. Russet Viper, which you could use for card draw because it's tradable. Right, what's in the band, by the way? A second Vampiric Blood, a second Blood Boil. Yeah, so that extra healing against Paladins and other wide boards. For value matchups, we get the extra Vampiric Blood and the Steam Cleaner against Plague Death Knight, which was quite common. Making a deck. I haven't seen it so much recently. Okay, so Shaman is basically playing on curve. Warlock. Now, Sludge Warlock, you want to have some early board presence and you want some healing so you can survive. You know, the mid game is when they really get scary. If they've already had a few sludge barrels shuffled in, they might Steam Cleaner you or Tome of Tampering you. Let's have a look. Where is the Tome of Tampering? One play that Warlock has is once they've got a lot of sludges in hand, then you discard your hand with Tome of Tampering, and then the whole hand becomes 1 mana. Of course, they can draw cards quicker than any other class because of their hero power, but the point is they're going to discard a lot of cards which want to be discarded, especially the sludges, and they can do a lot of damage against you, especially if they've got the 2 spell damage 3 mana minion. So you could play that and this, and then each one of the sludges does 5 damage, and it just destroys your board and probably your face as well. So make sure you've got like a few minions on board. Keep the presence up on board against Warlock, and make sure your health is your life's total is healthy, because they can really do massive damage in just one go. But that's only really if they've shuffled sludges in. So if they're shuffling sludges, then focus on having high health to prepare to absorb all the damage which they can suddenly do with Tome of Tampering or Steam Cleaner to get rid of to trigger all the sludges in the deck. Warrior, Warrior. It's about the same speed as your deck. Yeah, just play the control sides of the deck. Try getting a fast start, and then go for value while he tries sorting out taking control of the board. Don't see an enraged warrior too much anymore. It's basically a control warrior. So hopefully your high health total, your taunts, your ball control should be enough to overpower him. And finally, the neutral class. If you play any neutral classes, then please tell me. I'm very interested to find out what that is exactly. Right, so that's your mulligans. Right, and we spoke about the ETC. Again, you've got your value generators as well. Mechanome guide. School teacher. Then you've got your big drops at the end, your disruption. Yeah, and some will just gives you that extra bit of value, I guess, so it's not too bad. Alright, hopefully that was useful for you, and thanks for watching, and we're now in Legend again. Again with a Death Knight deck, but for the first time, Blood Death Knight. Very nice, and Highlander as well. So thanks for watching everyone, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.